talk about iterations. So sometimes you have a piece of code like that. Let's run it. See down here, prints out hello world. And maybe you want it to print out hello world twice. All right. See if it goes. Or maybe you want to print it out 5 times. All right. So it can get kind of tedious to write out the same thing over and over. And if you remember over when we were using HTML, we had a thing called Emit, which wrote code for us. So let's see if we can do a little preview of this. So for example, if I wanted to have an h1 tag, I just type h1 and tab. I can say hello world. I can do an li tag. But then what if I want to do a ul tag? I want a bunch of them. I'm sorry, it should have been a ul tag, and inside there a li tag, but I want maybe 5 of them. I just press times 5, and it gives me 5 of them, and then I can just print list item. Right, and I might print out list item 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, something like that. So wouldn't it be convenient? Let me pop back over to Node.js. Wouldn't it be convenient if you could do something like, console log hello world times 5. You can't exactly do that, but you can do something pretty close. And that something pretty close is called a for loop. For loop looks like this. For, it's so there's quite a lot of syntax here, so let's get ready for it. It has parentheses, has curly brackets, just kind of like one of those else if statements. And inside the parentheses, instead of a boolean, you're going to have this. It's going to be let I equals 0, semicolon. I is less than, we said 5, so let's put in 5, and I plus plus. And this I plus plus will increment by 1 each time. Okay, so if I go ahead and we have the hello world, let me clear it. I'm going to clear the console here, so we can see it. I'm going to run this. It said hello world 5 times. It doesn't really show me. But let's see, if I wanted to run it 3 times, I could just delete that, put in a 6, or sorry, put in a 3, and let's see, run that, and it printed out 3 times. It shows you there. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do next is we can get a little bit more out of here, because we actually have this I. So what does the I do? The I starts at a 0 and goes to 3. So it actually, you're actually able to print out the number. So let's run this. Oops, this is 0. Let me print out the I. Okay, run number. And it goes from 0, 1, and 2. If I want to go up to 5, not up to 5, but print up 0, 2, 4. Let's try that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I wanted to go up to 100, goes from 0, 0 to 99 here. You can say printed number and put in the I there. Run that. And that's what it does. Make it a little more simple. Just go from 1 to 3. And printed number 0, 1, 2, 3. So let me erase this. And how would we do this manually without a for loop? We would just say console log printed number 0, that, and we might just copy paste that down and just do 1, oops, that'll be 1 and that'll be 2, and run that, and it gets the exact same thing, right? And we'd say we want to do 3, okay, that'll work. We want to do 4, that'll work. And if we want to do 5, oops, let's see if I can get this. Do 5, that'll work. Okay, I'm going to run it, and it says printed numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you see, this starts to get tedious. So what we do is we delete that. We're going to change this to the backticks, maybe. Put this in brackets in order to print the variable. And remember, this is going to be an I, so it's going to be a let I. Put I in there. Okay, before that's the 4 goes that 4, let I equals, we start at 0. I is less than, let's just start with 3. I plus plus, do the brackets, and we put that in between these two brackets in this code block over here. And let's run it. Printed number 0, 1, 2. That's because I starts at 0, increments up until gets to number 3. So it prints out 0, increments up, prints out 1, increments up, prints out 2, increments up, and then, well, this evaluates to false because we're already hit 3, so we have to stop, and we exit the for loop, and we just go on to the next thing. Next thing. Okay. You can put more things in here, as many as you want. And that will print out this XYZ afterwards 3 times. Right? There's the first. There's the second. There's the third. It moves on to next thing. So it starts to let you reduce the amount of code that you have to copy and paste. It's not quite as easy as console.log hello world times 3, right? But you'll probably find it's actually quite a bit more powerful because you get access to all kinds of variables, like this I variable, and variables that you want to bring in from outside. So we'll talk about what kind of variables you can bring in from outside in the next video.